Hey there, gonna do one more video today. I posted one earlier on garage cabinets. That was video number 3. This is my 4th video, so I'm a noob at this. Appreciate everybody's kind comments and patience. As I mentioned in these other videos, I'm not trying to be some famous YouTuber. I'm certainly not trying to make money. I just really love the content on YouTube that comes from real life users, and I use it as a terrific review platform when I'm considering buying something. I always love to get your feedback. So I'm just trying to pay it forward and bring some content that's of value and maybe a content that's super fun. So this one today is a little bit unique. Hopefully it brings value. You guys are probably, I'm sure, a lot smarter than I am, and this was second nature for you. But after a while waiting, in fact, had a buddy that actually ordered this in months and months and months ago. I was on the fence. Was riding for adventure bike. Got lots of different bikes, and gosh, I've probably owned 12 or 15 bikes in the last couple of years. But I had a BMW GS that I loved. It was a great bike. Got out of it and was going to do a Triumph Tiger Rally Pro. Had money down on that. My buddy was a diehard on these Huskies. And if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you know everything about these bikes because they're just unbelievable, super amazing bikes. Anyway, long story short, he ordered it in months and months ago. He got short of patience, found one in Colorado. I'm in Eden, Utah. He went to Colorado, grabbed it, drove it home. In the meantime, kept his money on this one, and I took a spot, and I just brought this home about a week ago. And my gosh, it is an awesome bike, and I don't need to do a review. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of reviews as to why these are great bikes. I'll tell you this, me being a bike lover, again, lots of toys, and love bikes, but if I was to pick one bike that I had to live with permanently, it would be an adventure bike of some kind. And as it stands today, I think this is king of the adventure bikes for all the reasons that you'll find in so many other videos. But this thing is just so dang much fun to ride. I'm a 50 off road, 50 on road. This is just a beautiful bike on and off road. But it's not the reason I'm doing this video. The reason I'm doing this video is because it took a little work to figure out how in the heck to get nav on the actual screen. And I figured it out. You probably have, but if you haven't, you're looking at this video for a reason. So I thought I would just jump in here and show you the process that I went through in order to get navigation up on your screen. Because as it stands right now, when you go through the menu on the screen, let's see here, we're gonna do this. When I go all the way down, navigation there can be blanked out. Sometimes it's just grayed out, and I couldn't figure out why. I had loaded up the app, I had done everything I was supposed to, but so here's the trick. I'm gonna turn this off. We're going to, before we reset, before I turn it back on, I'm gonna go to my iPhone here, go to Face ID, there we go. I'm gonna launch the Husky app. In the Husky app, if you haven't already, you gotta go in and load your bike. You'll put in your actual VIN number. When you do that, it'll load it all up for you. You'll go into Garage, which is the portion that I am in on the app. You'll go down to Navigation, Establishing Connection. Do you want to resume your trip? Let's say no. And then I'm going to, let me put this down here so I can do this. I'm gonna say search. I've just put in, I'm a sushi lover. Down in Ogden, there's a killer place called Tona if you ever find yourself in Utah. I'm gonna say get directions. So now this is all great, but I could do this in Maps on an iPhone. What I'm trying to do—
After 400 meters, turn left onto North 5600 East.
Thank you. I'm trying to, I don't want it on the phone because I don't have my phone up here. So if I was gonna use the phone, obviously I'd just use Maps. So I'm trying to get that onto this display. And once you connect to Bluetooth, I had to back out, in fact, I had to reinstall the app a few times in order to get it all to connect. So if you get frustrated, dump the app and reinstall it until you make sure that you get the Bluetooth connection. Once you get the Bluetooth connection, then it's critical that you actually go and launch the app first, is at least the way I've learned. If I go in, turn on the bike, and then try and launch the app, I have a really tough time getting it to connect. If I launch the app first, turn on the bike, then I go here into my menu mode, I go to navigation, I hit select, I'm going to say last set destination when I do that, and then I hit enter again, stop current navigation, okay. So it's now going to pull from my phone that navigation, and what's cool is if I now go and click one step back, it's also going to have the navigation off to the right if this is the screen you use. Obviously that may differ depending on which screen setup you've chosen. But that's it. It's that easy. Probably took me 2 hours to get to the point where it was actually easy. You can then just swipe up on the app, throw your phone in your pocket, your jacket pocket, do that. But it's going to go ahead and play that navigation for you as you do the turn by turn. And it works. Hallelujah, it works. So hopefully that becomes super easy for you. If I get 0 views on this video, it means I'm the only knucklehead on the planet with a 901 that doesn't know how to figure out the navigation. If I get a bunch of views, maybe that means that some other people found it to be of value. But otherwise, hey, if you've got a Norden 901, especially these expeditions, man, the price difference was what, $1,000 or something to get the expedition, and for everything that you get with the luggage already in place, you get the center stand, you get the upgraded suspension, you get all this extra stuff for $1,000. It's kind of a no-brainer. So hope that helps. Hope you are riding one of these, and if you're not riding one of these, I hope you're riding something fun, and I hope you're doing it safe. So keep riding, have a great time, be safe, and we'll talk with you next time. Thanks.